Blast that shit back if you blast.
Alrighty. Alright, so what's up, guys? It's your boy Kyle Logic. Welcome back to another video. Appreciate you guys watching so far. This one's gonna be a little bit different. I know the other ones are kind of more, either about my military, whatever, or just a random video, but this one's just kind of going to be a little bit different. I've been doing a lot of thinking this past week, and I got a different out view and stuff. So this video is going to be more raw, more me, more transparent. So sorry, I'm going to keep looking back and forth at my notes and stuff, and I might have to randomly stop the video because my girlfriend's on her way over, so I'll have to run down and get her. But let's get into it. So by the title you can see the real world sucks, okay? And it's, yeah, the real world does suck, but lately I've been trying to change my thought process and my mentality and the way I look at the world. So yeah, the world does suck, but depending on how you think and how you respond to the suck is what's going to make or break you, right? So first and foremost, like, you're the only one that can control you. Like, no one can control you, right? Like, even if someone put a gun in my head and said, if you don't do this, they're still giving me a choice, right? Like, if you don't do this, I'm going to shoot you, right? So even at that point, it's up to me, or whether I'm going to do what he wants me to do or not, right? So, we all have choices, we all have free will, but it's how we decide what we want to do, right? So that's just, for starters, a great way to go about life in general. Like, I'm my own boss. No one can make me do anything. If I do something, it's because I want to do it, right? And I think my girlfriend's I think she's here right now. Yeah, she's here. I gotta stop it real quick, and then I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm back. My girlfriend's in the room, but she doesn't want to be on camera. Alright, so back to what I was saying. So we all have our choice. We all have choices, and we all have to live with those choices. No one can make you do anything. You're your own boss, right? So that's great to know. That's great to go. Great to have. That's something great to know as you go through life, because some people grow up thinking that like, your parents are responsible for making those choices for you, and it's kind of true. Like, growing up, like, when you're a young kid, like, you don't really get to make important choices, right? So they'll still even give you choices, like, or they'll tell you have to do something, but it's still up to you if you're going to do it, right? So, like, you need to go take out the trash, what I'm saying? Like, go take out the trash and do all these chores. It's still up to you if you're going to do it or not, right? There might be consequences, but still, even then, there's still choices, right? So just something to think about. You're your own boss. So yeah, your mind is, like, super powerful. So it's really a night and day different for me on how I think about some stuff, and how I'm now letting stuff bother me or not bother me, even like negative stuff. I actually just came up with this concept of trying to do one thing that sucks a week, like, really truly sucks, and I feel like that's going to really build my mindset up a lot, just especially because I'm still the one in control of the suck, if that makes sense. Like, yeah, this whatever I'm going to do really does suck, but I'm still the one that's, like, controlling. Like, I'm messing with the variables. In the real world, something that hits you that sucks, maybe you won't be able to control how bad it sucks, or when it comes, or so this little exercise I'm doing is gonna, it's still gonna have that suck factor, but it's still, I'm in control of it, so it's not really truly a suck, if that makes sense. But yeah, so me doing this exercise is gonna prepare me for like the unexpected suck sometimes, I guess. But yeah, hopefully that makes a little bit sense. So one thing I did last night actually was, it was raining pretty good here in Arizona. Like, I mean, raining hard. And I've been trying to run every day this week. There was one day I didn't get to run because I was just really busy. But I was like, I'm going to run tomorrow and I'm going to make up for it. And it just so happened that it was like raining really hard. So I was just like, this is perfect. This is a perfect opportunity for me to do something that kind of sucks. You know, I really didn't want to go out there and run and get wet, but then I was just like, why not? You know, like, why not? Like, what's the difference between me running when it's dry and running when it's wet besides me getting wet? You know what I mean? So I was like, I'm gonna do this. And like a couple of people I mentioned it to, they're just like, are you crazy? Like, you're gonna get sick. Like, that's not, why would you do that? Like, why? It's just wet. Like, you know, I was just like, why not? So I ended up doing that, and I felt really good about it afterwards. Like, that's stuff that most people wouldn't want to do, you know? So later on in life, when life hits me with something that sucks, I'm gonna try to jump to it and be like, why not? You know, like, I'm gonna come out better on the end, you know? So doing stuff that sucks, going into things that suck with a positive mindset, with a positive attitude, is what's going to keep you going, right? So yeah, that's just kind of where I'm at. So I'm trying to find one thing that sucks. I was telling one of my homeboys last night, one thing that I'm gonna try to do is, you know, like your typical lunges. Like, everyone hates lunges, right? I absolutely hate lunges. But I'm going to, I don't know when I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna do lunges from one street light to the next street light. And the way it's set up here in Arizona, it's like a grid system. So like, one street light to another street light is a mile. So I'm gonna do lunges literally step by step for a mile. And I'm not gonna, like, even if I do have to stop, I'm not gonna like stop and then walk, you know, and then start again. It's literally, I'm gonna stop where I stop my lunges, take a little break, and then go again. And I don't know how much set it up, but I might just do lunges there and then jog back, or do lunges there and all the way back. But however long it takes, I'm gonna do that, and that's gonna be really good for my mind and for me in general. So yeah, so once a week, I'm gonna try to find something that sucks. So if you have some ideas of some things I could do that really, really suck, I could take a crack at those. I wrote down so many different things, and this video could go so many different ways, but I'm gonna try to keep it simple just for now, just so you can guys can get an idea of where I'm going, or, you know, how I'm thinking. So your life is an investment, right? So this is probably something you've heard all your life, or maybe you haven't, but your life is an investment. And at a young age, hearing this probably doesn't mean much to you. You probably barely even know what investment means. I don't know. Like, your life is an investment, and I'm 23, and I'm just now really understanding what that means, right? So this video is kind of for young adults, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, whatever, who haven't really had the chance to think about this, because, you know, your parents are kind of the ones controlling your world. Once you're out of that house and once you're out on your own, you're controlling the world, I guess. Like, you're controlling your day-to-day. So this is just kind of like something to get your mind going, something to think about your future. So where was I? Yep, your life is an investment. So a lot of people say cars are an investment, or stuff like that, which is true. So you need your car. Think about what you need your car for. You need your car to go to work, to make money, to live your day-to-day. You need your car to go to the store, get food, whatever. You need your car to do all kinds of stuff, right? So you have to make sure you're investing in the car to be reliable, so you can depend on the car to do the stuff you need to do, right? Your life is sort of the same way. So your life is an investment. So, you know, going to school is going to help you better your life. Going to college, maybe it's not for you. Maybe you don't need the college for the things that you're trying to do in your life. Okay, so when I say your life is an investment, you kind of have to have a goal in mind, what you're trying to do. But So yeah, your life is an investment. So having how am I trying to say this? So just like you have to go do maintenance on your car and stuff like that, like oil change, get the tires rotated, um, check all this different stuff. Um, you need to make sure you're bringing positive stuff that's going to keep you going. Make sure you're going to be get your return on your investment. As far as like having the right people surrounded by you, having the right people investing in your life, having the right people, keeping you going on the right track. So um, finding people that are really going to help you get to where you need to be is great. Putting the right stuff in your body. And I know we all have like a vice or like some type of thing that we feel like we're addicted to and we can't get away from. But it's sorry, I got a phone call. But it's all a mindset. So we can quit stuff that we are addicted to cold turkey. Kind of touching on my life a little bit right now, but we all have something that we can improve in our life, stuff that we can get rid of that we know is toxic. So that's just another thing to think about. I mean, you might slip up, which it's fine, but realizing that, hey, like, this isn't for me, and what do I need to do to get better? What do I need to do to overcome this? Which leads me to my next step or point or whatever, is don't be afraid to fail. So a lot of people kind of have an idea of what they want to do in life. A lot of people still don't really know what they want to do in life. It's kind of 50-50 split. But here's my advice to people who know what they want to do in life or kind of have an idea what they want to do in life. Don't be afraid to fail. So like, don't count yourself out before you even get started down the path of where you're trying to go, right? So if I'm right here and I'm already like, oh, I got this idea, I want to be my own boss, but I'm scared that it won't work out. That's if you're afraid to even make it to here, then you're obviously never going to be able to make it to here, is where you're being a boss, right? So if I'm here and I'm like, oh, I want to be my own boss, which is here, but I'm scared to take the step right here because I don't know if this is going to work out. So if you're scared to even do that, you're obviously never going to make it here. But if you're saying, hey, like, I want to be my own boss, I'm kind of nervous, but I'm still do it and take the step, and it works out, whatever, cool. And maybe you took the step and it didn't work out, so you came back down here, but you're starting it again. It's not like I tried it here and it didn't work out, so I'm giving up completely. Now I'm still never going to get here. Okay, so the only way you're going to reach wherever you're trying to get to is by trying and trying and trying. And failure's not a bad thing. Like, you learn from failure if you go about it again with the right mindset. So mindset is everything, right? So if you do something and you fail and you can learn from your failure, it's going to be a positive thing. So failures can be positive if you let them be positive. If you fail and you dwell on that, then it's not going to be positive. But don't count yourself out of stuff before you even get started, because then you'll never get there, right? So another thing is ask for help if you need help. A lot of people, try to act like they have it all together, and it's the same thing. So like, if I'm presenting myself like, oh, I have everything together, deep down you really don't, then you're still never going to get to where you need to go. So if there's something that I act like I have it all together and I really need something that somebody can help me with, but I don't present that to anyone, then they'll never know. No one's ever going to know that you need help, and that's just going to keep me from getting to where I need to be. But if I'm like vulnerable and I express, hey, like, I really need help with this one thing, maybe they can't help me, but maybe they know someone that can help me. You know what I'm saying? So me getting it out there is allowing for someone to actually help me to overcome whatever I need to overcome. So that right there is just kind of just is probably a lot of stuff you've already heard but just never thought about, like, on a deeper level. So my goal here is just to get you to think a little bit more. Maybe you'll understand it a little bit more with it coming from a younger person. I don't know. I really don't know, but I'm hoping that this will help you guys out a little bit, and I am planning on making more videos like this, just because I feel like it's more beneficial to hear stuff like this. So yeah, the real world does suck, but your mentality is everything. You're your own boss. You say yes or no. You decide what you want to do. You decide how you're gonna get there. Okay, so that's important. Your mind is powerful. Try to turn something negative into a positive. That way you can benefit from it, and figure things out from there. Your life is an investment, so make sure you're bringing positive stuff into your life that's going to benefit you later on. Don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to ask for help. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Vic, you have anything you want to say? You don't want to look at the camera? You don't want to say hi? But yeah, beyond that, I'm pretty excited. I'm ready to leave for basic training. Let me see how many days I have. I have 52 days left. So I'm pretty excited, ready to go, do all that stuff. So yeah, so that's gonna be the that's gonna be the end of the video. I'm gonna wrap it up there. It's your boy Coblogic. Oh, I cannot talk this morning. It's your boy Coblogic. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And I am over and out. Peace.
Blast that shit back if you blasting.